Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming back to the Trump Tarot Mofo Shitler Show. This one's for Sunday, June 15th. He's supposed to be in Canada at the G7. So we'll see how his health is for Sunday, June 15th, 2025. Right there. Ruh-roh. Whoa. Okay. Is there a catheter blowout? It's not reversed, but this is an experience that changes his belief system in a shocking way. There's some kind of a breakdown, some kind of a change, a sudden, very sudden change. I mean, it's a disaster card for him. Wow. It's interesting. When we're in the realm of health, because it's Uranus and, well, it used to just be Mars, which would be, like a person's life force and motivation. But I had Uranus because we've got the lightning, there. And to me, that's the nervous system. Okay. You know what, though? It certainly could be him having trouble with his anger management issue. Yeah, it's very possible. But anyway, on the level of health, this could be a fever. This could be an infection. And it's not reversed, so I can't say it's that bad, but it could just health, like a boiling point where something is breaking. It's inevitable if he's holding on to that. If he needs that catheter for any length of time, of course he's going to have a UTI, and that's going to lead to. This is an infection card. That would be the Mars side of it. Okay, now when we get the challenge position card upright, we still read it as a reversal. So what's blocking him, the biggest challenge, is his life force. He's not doing well, and this would be sundowning. Thank you, Nikki, for that. This is a sundowning card. This is a breakdown of bodily systems. He could, at the very least, just be depressed or feel a major lack of success. So, okay. He's not having fun, that's for sure. Seven of Swords reversed in the morning. Whoa. King of Cups upright. This could be Elon letting some information out. Now, he had deleted everything, every negative thing that he had put up on X. Everything that he had posted, he had taken down. I think it's true. It's what I got from Adam Mockler. I think it's true. But so anyway, because this is a whistleblower card, when it comes to reversed, on the health level, it can be a virus. Maybe he picked something up because of everything he's been going through, because he just never stops and he's around so many people. So, but if we look at it from another angle, our Seven of Swords, when it comes to reversed, this is, like he's needing to protect himself. Now, if he's getting there in the morning, maybe they're talking about an arms race type of a thing. Maybe that's what the G7 is all about. And maybe this isn't Elon, but this is another person, one of the other heads of, like, let's say France or Germany or the UK or even the UAE or European Union. Japan, France, Germany, somewhere in there. France, Germany, Italy. I don't know all the heads of. I mean, of course, we know Mark Carney is Canada, but I don't know what sun sign these guys are. So I'll have to look that up. I have to figure out the heads of each one. Well, of course, United Kingdom. I don't even know what sun sign King Charles is, but I'll look that up because that could be the place in there, or have a part of the meaning, but. Sometimes this person is an ambassador, but a lot of times it has to do with a whistleblower or a leaker. If it's a leaker and this has to do with Elon, then there's something there. Let's keep going. Okay, Midday with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords, it can be imbalances and a brain problem or head trauma, brain tumor even. Or it could be a woman who's very intelligent and organized and on top of her, independent and on top of her game, who's just, right there to like take down the little problems that these little men bring up. But when we have on the level of health here with the Five of Pentacles, this could be somebody with Trump, this could be his problem with just being very unstable in the head, and maybe the snow up the nose, the blow up the nose, whatever, it isn't working. Maybe something comes out about that. Wow. Could even be, or on his, it's possible that this could be a woman helping him, that a nurse or whatever caretaker person who's not really caring, but she does her job, and maybe she discovers that that's what's going on with the extracurricular, drug activity that he does, and there's that. I don't think he'd be dumb enough to take like Janine Pirro or Laura Loomer on the trip with him. That's not going to happen. Okay, so then again, you never know with that guy, do you? Nine of Wands and Four of Cups reversed. So with the Nine of Wands, again, problems with his head, not doing well. Maybe he does have a fever and it's just affecting his entire day, and this, headache problem that won't go away. And then, if he does get a UTI and then he has to take antibiotics, no matter what it's for, antibiotics just really play havoc with our microbiome, our guts. It's just really hard on the stomach. So let's see. But Moon and Sag ruling the Nine of Wands puts him in the place where he's going to feel better soon, usually, and he's just focusing on long-term goals, and he does have some resilience, but there is fatigue, and he's almost done. And this is late at night, so whatever it is in the day, it goes till late at night. Unless I'm not reading this correctly and he doesn't go because of an infection, and he's feeling at a loss, and there's that possibility here. I don't have any travel cards yet. That's interesting. So Four of Cups reversed when it comes to health, lack of balance, and just not doing well in the stomach either. Nine of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So Knight of Swords, when it comes to reversed, it's really bad. I mean, it's major depression, major insomnia, headaches, migraines, and again, falling or, up or downstairs, right? With the Knight of Pentacles reversed, this is my card for someone who's going against him, This is a sniper card. This is, somebody hiding. This is a black SUV, a dark mercenary. If it's not that, it's somebody who is making mistakes, and this would be him making mistakes, and he's bored and he's tired. On the level of health, we're talking intestinal issues because it's Saturn and Capricorn there. And it's also another one of my cards for acute illnesses. So this just doesn't look good at all. Let's see what was at the bottom. Jupiter, excess, decisions that he makes, that rules the liver. Jupiter rules the liver. Every choice he makes turns the wheel. And being very ungrounded, arrogant, going for it, Knight of Wands is all about just being scattered all over the place, impulsive, major impulsive, lust. It is a card of travel news, though, and traveling. Literally, it's Mars in Sag. So, yeah. Let me use the Lennies real quick and see if is he for sure going to be going. Is he going to be stuck there, or is he going? What's he doing? Does he actually go? I thought it was going to go to the 18th, but now I'm reading that it only goes to the 17th. Oops. Nah, that's a go-get-it card. Let's see. Does he go? Does he actually go? Or is he stopped from going for some reason? There. Well, there's communication, talk, maybe stress, pain, loss with the stomach, something fraudulent, something that's wrong. Let's do another row here. If it'll fit, I can always move the lens up a bit. Yeah, health problem, complications with the stomach, this obstacle here. Wow. Problems with his heart. Okay, so now I'm kind of wondering, well, the tree has to do with health. Crossroad has to do with decisions and traveling. Health problems with his stomach. His stomach is actually bothering him a lot. The fox brings through something that's wrong, at the least, and a liar and scam artist at the most. But also, the mountain is a card besides obstacles. It's a card of hidden enemies, and the fox is my assassin card. Just like what was the other? Remember how we had the Knight of Pentacles reversed? Yeah. These are the same meanings when it comes to that. Okay, that's interesting. On the road. Complications, problems, betrayal. Something that bites and stings on the road, on the way. So it wouldn't be, it'd be after getting off the plane. or trying to get onto the plane. This is interesting. So this doesn't have to be the dirt nap card, but it would be a painful ending and a loss, or just a loss, Could be a loss to the travel plans because of betrayal and complications and a hidden enemy that blocked everything. Communications, maybe in a skiff. New communications in a skiff so that there's protection and so that nothing goes wrong. Could be something like that. The tree has to do with, again, health, but his brain working right, which it never does. He sure puts on a good show, though. Best he can. Big health problems. Big health, heart problems. Because of the bad choices in the past. I mean, I don't think anybody likes him all over the world now with what he's doing. I don't think any of these world leaders like him. He's ruining the economy all over the world. I kind of think that he's, well, there's obstacles. So maybe he's just delayed and late, showing up a little bit late, a little delay here. But I don't see, well, the mountain card is like, I mean, that is a major obstacle. Yeah, I mean, doesn't make sense to me that he wouldn't go unless he couldn't. But that tower card, that's pretty bad to have the tower coming in, with the tarot. Wow. If I kept going, this card is yes for going, for being there. I don't know who the abusive woman that smacks him. I don't know. Letter. Yeah, I think he's going to go. He's not going to be feeling good. That's for sure. With these cards, he's not at all going to be feeling good there, because we're talking major colon, intestinal problems. Everything. This would have everything to do with the catheter, and it's heavy, and there's a lot of weight around it. It doesn't, and the bear has to do with stomach problems. It could also be problems on the road at a restaurant. Bear can have to do with restaurant. There's only a little care for him. They don't really care. People don't care. My goodness. Okay, it's hard to call it. It's hard to say no. I think it's more a yes, but it's painful for him because of all of his health issues. So I don't have the storks to say, yeah, flying. The mountain I think he's going, but is going to have problems on the road from the airport. Problems on the road from the airport. Brain problems. Health problems. So, okay, I'm going to stop and get this uploaded. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Take good care as always. Bye.